Use a controller for the ultimate experience. That's what I'm doing. Because controllers are where it's at, dude. I know there are a lot of people out there into the mouse and keyboard, and I agree, for some games it's better, but for this game, half-minute hero, I'm telling you, it's all about the controller for this game. If you have not played this game before, you should. It's available on Steam now. It was originally a PSP exclusive title, but now it's on Steam. And it is one of my favorite games of all time. That is no exaggeration. It's literally that good. So kind of the basic premise behind this game, I'm just going to do hero mode. There are a bunch of different modes you can do. This is kind of like the main story mode, so that's what I'm going to show you guys today, the hero mode. But so this game is a throwback to really old school RPGs. I'm talking like 8-bit, like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy and stuff like that. And it's really funny. It's got a lot of really amazing humor in there for those of you who are around back in those days and played those games. I'm going to kind of let this roll while I explain like the premise of the game. The premise is that there's this spell that a Dark Lord figured out that can destroy the world in 30 seconds. So he goes around and he teaches this word or this spell to a bunch of different Dark Lords, and you're basically kind of on his tail the whole time. And you're trying to stop them, obviously, from destroying the world. So you have to destroy every Dark Lord in every level in under 30 seconds. And there are some ways to manipulate time, but I guess I'll just show it to you. It's pretty freaking awesome. It's a really fun game, and it's a big throwback to old school RPGs, which is like what I'm all about. I love RPGs, especially the old ones. Tons of fun. I better do something about this. What a freaking pain, dude. Oh no! I mean, like, everything in this game is crafted exactly like it was done back in the days of the NES and stuff. And there actually is another mode you can play if you don't like the 8-bit graphic style, which, why wouldn't you? But if you happen not to like that, there is like more of a cartoon style you can play it into. But I really enjoy playing it this way. So the king wants me to go out and kill 3 enemies here. So this is what you do. You basically go and get in a random battle and you just ram into them until they die. Like that. And you gain experience as you do this. You don't have to do anything in battle. You just run into them a million times. Boom, level 2. That may seem like kind of a dumb battle system, but it's actually really fun. There's some more factors that come into the game as far as strategy goes when, you know, I won't explain it. I'll just show you. It's a lot of fun. Just trust me. Just hang in there with me. Oh, fetch. Oh, fetch. Friggin' the Dark Lord. He discovered an awesome power that can destroy the world in 30 seconds, and he's gonna do it. Like, oh no! We have to go kill the evil Lord immediately. So they send me to do it, right? The level 2, like, traveler. And basically you'll get to this point, and you'll probably die. Even if you do make it to the Dark Lord like this, he is way overpowered right now. He'll just kick the fetch out of you. And you're like, oh my gosh, I only have 20 seconds! But we're so low on HP now that we can't get past this part. Don't worry, this is supposed to happen. This is part of the story. Like, no, 13. Oh, that was elite! Oh, that was almost elite. It was 1397. That would have been sweet if that had been elite. 1 second left! No! Game over! Hold up. Hello. A classic of RPG right there. Gotta wake up. And this time goddess comes and talks to us. And basically what she explains here is that she likes gold a lot. She wants money. She loves money and gold. So you can pay for her services. You can go and pray at a statue to her, and she can rewind the time for you. But every time you do it, it costs more money. So you want to kind of be careful. You have to go into a pact with her here, say yes to that. And then every time you pray, it costs more money. So you have to kind of be careful about like when you decide to pray and reset the time, because you might run out of money. But you also got to level up to the point where you're able to defeat the Dark Lord. There's also lots of cool weapons and stuff hidden throughout these maps that you can find. And so you got to do all of this stuff kind of like on a clock with a time limit. So we come over here. I keep dying. Go in here, and she will actually pause the time when you're in towns, which is nice. So we can come and how do you? I want to buy it. There we go. You press triangle to buy it, or it would be Y on the Xbox controller. See, I'm using the controller right now, but it's still got all the buttons on the keyboard, which is really weird. Now, how do you use it? I'm just gonna do S. There we go. Then I'll buy one more. Actually, I can buy weapons too. So let's buy that. And that just heals you. Let's buy another one of these herbs. Okay, so let's head back out. Now we can do more damage, and we can level up. Let's level up a couple more times. Just kind of run around in here, level up. Level 5. Now I'm equal to the Dark Lord, so that's nice. It'll tell you when you're equal to the Dark Lord. So let's go ahead and use this and head into here and fight him. Now we should be able to beat him. I think that battle system's hilarious. They just like run and smack into each other like over and over and over again. Freaking funny. Alright, so we defeated the first Dark Lord. We have a new weapon. And so that's kind of like the tutorial area. There's actually one specific level I really want to show you guys. Because the villain just cracks me up. He's so funny. So maybe I'll show you the next level, and then like many of them down the line, I'll show you one of my favorite ones. So he gave us some tatty togs, some armor we can put on. He's already got them on. So she's basically just explaining that we have to chase after the Dark Lord. She's going to come with us, and we're going to have like a big caravan of people that go with us. Oh yeah, and then at the end of every single level, there's credits. So it's almost like it's a TV show, right? So like at the end of every episode, basically, you have these credits. You can skip through them. Music in this game is freaking awesome. So, oh, that's the other thing. The quicker you beat the boss, the higher your rank is going to be. And so you want to try and get Wonderful Hero on as many of these as possible because you unlock stuff. Now, there's a couple people that'll join you along the way, so you can kind of talk to them, kind of get their opinions. They'll give you hints on like what's coming up ahead and what to prepare for and stuff like that. So you just talk to these guys, and they'll explain things about the game, some tutorial stuff, and then give you some warnings about things coming up. Especially this guy, because he's like a traveler who's been all over the place. What's dash? Okay, O. You hold the O, or it'd be the B button. You can like run really fast. Alright, so let's go to the next level here. Shut myself in for 30 years and have no other good points. But some traveling old man taught me the spell of destruction. I broke the bridge so that no one could interfere with me. So they'll do this too. They'll kind of set up the level to where like you have to find alternate routes to get where you're trying to go, or help villagers. I think in this one you gotta help a villager who can rebuild this bridge for you and stuff like that. So now he's gonna destroy the world because he locked himself away for 30 years and has no other good points. You know, stuff like that. Just like really silly stuff that these Dark Lords are willing to destroy the world for. It's really funny stuff, especially some of the ones later on. So let's go in here. And she's going to explain about goddess statues now. That's where you can pray and spend money. So right now it costs 100 gold for me to rewind time. But of course I'm not going to do that yet because I still have 27 seconds. Or more than 27. So let's talk to this guy. So he's talking about how he wants to fix the bridge, but it's broken. They went to the East Cave. Some goblins took his tools. So we have to go kill the goblins. Boosh. Up level 3. Go to this cave over here. And go into here and fight all these things. And go and get his tools back. Oh, we can run fast. It's probably a good idea. So now we can return the hammer. Oh, I need to hurry. And get some. Let's eat this seaweed. There we go. Return his hammer to him. He goes and fixes the bridge. Let's go back in here and pray to the statue. There we go. So he fixed the bridge. Awesome. Let's go to this town here. Kill a snake first. Okay, now I'm equal to the Dark Lord. Let's see, what weapons do they have? Bronze sword, so it'll actually tell you over here on the right if you can see like the stats. So it's actually going to increase my attack by 1, which is awesome. It costs 80 gold. I'll totally buy that. And we got 100 gold for this hide shield. Totally going to buy that as well. So now I'm like really well equipped to defeat this Dark Lord. I'm equal to him right now, so I'm just going to go on in there and fetch him up. Beast through. There we go. We killed him. And there you have it. Quest cleared. So that's the second level. I think I'm going to skip ahead to one more level, show that off to you guys, and then we'll call it for this video. Gave us the bamboo spear. Sick. Okay, so I've gone ahead and beaten a whole bunch of levels here. One thing I want to point out is that there are some levels that have multiple paths. So this is just one example. In this level there are 2 different ways you can beat it. And one will take you on this path with an entirely different set of levels, and the other one will take you up here. So that's pretty cool. There are basically different ways of going about beating different levels. Different, sets of people, like villagers you can help or choose not to, and so forth. Another thing you can do here is right before you go into a level you can manage your equipment. You have your headgear, body gear, right hand, left hand, and your boots. So in the when you go back and play a level you've played previously, you can't use the new equipment you got later on in the game. You have to use basically the highest equipment that was available to you at the time. So you can kind of manage your equipment that way. I don't want to go in with this equipment on because I'll get destroyed, but I'll wear this barrel hat. And what's the best armor I've got? I've got this loincloth, but I think this magnificent armor is better overall. So I'll wear that. And you can get some really, really funny stuff in this game. Like, you can make yourself look pretty freaking ridiculous. But in this level, I'm going to show you specifically, the first time I play it, I'm going to use this bug swatter. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that first. I'll do that later. Let's do the rapier this time. And put this shield on, and there we go. I should be ready to go. But there are basically 2 different ways to beat this level as well. So I'll give you an example there. This is also my favorite villain of all the villains in the game. Skip all this. Okay, here we go. So he's a crab. He wants to move forward, not sideways. Forward. As long as the world is there, I can't move forward. Destroy the world so I can move forward. So they just come up with these really ridiculous, hilarious situations. The crab that's pissed off because he can't walk forward. He has to walk side to side. So he's going to destroy the world because of it. Anyways, they come up with some really clever villains. So there are basically 2 different routes here. One route leads to an enemy that I have to have a very specific weapon for. I can basically one-shot it with this weapon. But that weapon is completely ineffective against other types of enemies. So it's a weapon I got earlier in the game. If you bring it with you, you can go kill that guy and go that direction and beat it that way. But I'm going to do it this way this time. So this guy has a boat, but some bandits stole the mast from him. And they're up in this tower over here in the northwest. So we can go there and kill the bandits, get his mast back, and then he'll give us the boat. I'm going to level up a little bit first. Come in here. Kill this bandit. I'm skipping all the conversations. Sorry if you want to see those, but I'm just trying to get this done quick. You want to do as quick as you can in this game. Okay, we give him the mast back, and his ship is ready to go. Hop onto it. Come down and we can fight this Dark Lord. We're not quite strong enough to fight him yet, I don't think. I think we got to level up once or maybe twice more. Let's just go get him. Just beast through. Used an herb. There we go. So that's one way to beat that level. Skip all this stuff here. And we'll try it again, try to go the other way. So we got Balanced Hero, which is not... that's like an average score. Wonderful Hero is the best score you can get. Oh, and the other cool thing about this game... Let me show that off real fast. Skip all this. This person will say, I wonder what would have happened if you had got to the mountain path without the ship. So basically that means that there is, see the paths here, paths incomplete and equipment incomplete. So there's another branching path here that I can open up. But before every level, it basically tells you all this information. Gives you the award, like the blue one is Wonderful Hero. No, the blue one's True Hero. The red one is Wonderful Hero, which is like the highest rank and then the second highest rank. Balanced Hero, I think, is third, and it gets worse from there. But yeah, it'll tell you if you got all the equipment, if you got all the allies you could in this level, and on the ones that have branching paths, it'll tell you whether or not you've gotten the path. So I got the branching paths and I got all the equipment in this level, but I did not get all the allies. So that gives me something to go back for and try later. Of course, as well as going back to try to beat the level as fast as possible and get the highest rank. So let's go ahead and change our equipment to this bug swatter and try this level again. So see, this does not work well against enemies like this, but it will beast it against bugs, which is what I'm going to be fighting here soon, unless I die. So it's like really annoying. You gotta come by this, use it, buy another one. Just gotta kind of hurry up and get through here, and then we can just kill this bug in one hit. Booyah! And all of a sudden I'm high enough to be fighting the Dark Lord, and we can get some hide armor here, which I'll go ahead and do. And I need a different... Actually, maybe the bug swatter will work against him. Level 20. Let's just power through. Oh, barely got him inside. So there you go. That's the second option of how you can beat this level. Skip all this stuff. And got Wonderful Hero, which is sweet. I think that's the fastest I've ever beaten that level, honestly. Because I don't even think I reset the time one time. Alright, and then she says what would happen if you had taken the ship. So yeah, now we got this branching path, so we can go this way or this way. So yeah, there's tons of stuff to do in this game. It's actually a lot deeper than you would originally think. It's not just like one path to the end. So the strategy doesn't really come in battle, obviously it comes in time management, which is actually a lot of fun. So yeah, that's Half Minute Hero. Let me know what you guys think about it. And if you like it, please buy it on Steam. Xseed is the publisher for this game in the United States. And I really like them because they go out of their way to try and secure Japanese games that nobody else will bring over here. And a good example of that is The Last Story, which was a Nintendo RPG that wasn't going to be published in North America, but Xseed did what they had to do to secure the rights to that title and release it here. So they're all about bringing kind of the underground titles over that are really good, but just not a lot of people know about. There's not a large fan base for them. So anyways, buy this game. It's freaking sick. Talk to you guys later. Peace!